the fog in Blackwater Cove doesn't lift. It hangs like wet wool soaked in brine, pressing against my eyelids even when I open them, thick with ancient things buried too deep in the earth. I've kept this light for 40 years, ever since Martha and I stood on that same spiral staircase which twisted wrong. 3 full turns but only led to 2 flights. But she's been gone 3 months now, and every night, when the tide recedes and the salt cellar breathes in rhythms that don't match any living thing on Earth, 3 beats, pause, then 5 more like a heartbeat from another planet. I remember why I never told anyone about what lives beneath my floorboards. The first sign was subtle, a dampness in the pantry that wouldn't dry despite the heat. Martha had always kept her salt in a ceramic crock with a brass lid, tucked into the corner of the cellar where shadows pooled deepest and moved independently from everything else. She'd say it was for the fish, but I knew better. We didn't catch enough fish to need that much salt. Then came the smell, brine and something ancient and wrong, like wet stone and forgotten things buried too deep in the earth. It clung to my clothes long after I washed them. It seeped into the woodwork of the pantry door itself. I found her journal on the kitchen table when I returned from my weekly supply run. The pages were damp at the edges, the ink bleeding into the paper like wounds. Her handwriting was shaky, cramped with fear. October 14th. The salt cellar is breathing again. It's been 3 weeks since Arthur left for Portland. 3 weeks without his morning coffee, his laughter in the kitchen, his hands on my shoulders when I wake from nightmares about the sea. I didn't understand then that Martha had been preserving something. Not fish, not vegetables, but memories themselves. She'd been trying to keep me whole while the salt ate away at what made me human. Every night she'd write down what I remembered before it slipped away. The way I hummed when fixing the lighthouse lens, how I used Sarah's name without hesitation, why we came to Blackwater Cove in the first place.